Hello everyone, this is S. Amsa, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics from Bardiyar Arts and Science College for Women. Today, in this session, we are going to learn about fluid mechanics and fluid dynamics. Okay, here, this is the time to learn what is meant by fluid. Fluid, which has 3 points to know about fluid. The first one is substances with no strain, and second one is deform when forces are applied, and third one is include water and gases. Honey, oil, water, air, these are the best examples for fluid. Okay, here's solid. Deforms a fixed amount or breaks completely when a stress is applied on it. And then fluid. Deform continuously as long as any shear stress is applied. Here, this is the definition for mechanics. It has 3 categories. That first one is kinematics, second one is statics, and third one is dynamics. Okay, what is mechanics? The study of motion and the forces which cause the motion. Here are the 3 categories. The first one, kinematics or kinetics, that is the description of motion. Displacement, velocity and acceleration refer the kinematics. Second one, statics, the study of forces acting on the particles or bodies at rest. Third one is dynamics, the study of forces acting on the particles and bodies in motion. Okay, here are the some basic definitions for mechanics, statics, dynamics, fluid mechanics and fluid statics. Okay, first one, mechanics is the oldest physical that deals with both stationary and moving bodies under the influence of forces. And the second one, the branch of mechanics that deals with bodies at rest is called statics, while the branch that deals with bodies in motion is called dynamics. The subcategory fluid mechanics is defined as the science that deals with the behavior of fluids at rest, that is fluid statics, or in motion, that is fluid dynamics, and the interaction of fluids with solids or other fluids at the boundaries. The study of fluids at rest is called fluid statics. Okay, what is meant by fluid? Here are the some points to know about fluid. First point, a substance exists in 3 primary phases. First one, solid, liquid and gas. A substance in the liquid or gas phase is referred to as a fluid. Distinction between a solid and a fluid is made on the basis of the substance's ability to resist an applied shear stress that tends to change its shape. A solid can resist an applied shear stress by deforming, whereas a fluid deforms continuously under the influence of shear stress no matter how small. In solid, stress is proportional to strain, but in fluid, stress is proportional to strain rate. In a liquid, molecules can move relative to each other, but the volume remains relative constant because of the strong cohesive forces between the molecules. As a result, a liquid takes the shape of the container it is in, and it forms a free surface in a large container in a gravitational field. A gas, on the other hand, expands until it encounters the walls of the container and fills the entire available space. This is because the gas molecules are widely spaced and the cohesive forces between them are very small. Unlike liquids, gases cannot form a free surface. Okay, here are the difference between liquid and gases. Basically, we know the difference between liquids and gases. Liquid means it contains some space, but gases that also have some space, but liquid can see but gases cannot see. Okay, what they are giving, listen. First one, liquid. Difficult to compress and often regarded as incompressible, but in gases, easily to compress. Changes of volume is large or small, it may be, cannot normally be neglected or related to temperature. Second one, liquid. Occupies a fixed volume and will take the shape of the container. But in gases, there is no fixed volume. It may changes volume to expand to fill the containing vessels. And third point of liquid. A free surface is formed if the volume of container is greater than the liquid. But in gases, completely fill the vessel so that no free surface is formed. Next one. Here are some basic classifications of fluid flows, that is laminar versus and turbulent flow. First one, some flows are smooth and orderly while others are rather chaotic. For example, the flow of water is smooth but the flow of oil is not smooth. Second one, the highly ordered fluid motion characterized by smooth layers of fluid is called laminar. The flow of high viscosity fluids such as oils at low velocities is typically laminar. Last point, the highly disordered fluid motion that typically occurs at high velocities and is characterized by velocity fluctuation is called turbulent flow. Here are the properties of fluids, that is density or mass density. First one, density or mass density of a fluid is defined as the ratio of the mass of a fluid to its volume. Thus, mass per unit volume of a fluid is called density. It is denoted the symbol ρ. That is, the unit of mass density in SI unit is kg per cubic meter, that is kilogram per meter cube. The density of liquids may be considered as constant, while that of gases changes with the variation of pressure and temperature. Mathematically, mass density is written as ρ, that is ρ, which is equal to mass of the fluid by volume of the fluid. If we know the fluid mass and fluid volume, we will get the mass density value. Last one, the value of density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube or 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Here are some applications of fluid mechanics. Fluid mechanics are used in many fields, for example biomechanics, household, like that. Okay, here we will see. First one, mechanics of fluids is extremely important in many areas of engineering and science. Examples are here. First one, biomechanic field. In this field, blood flow through arteries and veins, airflow in the lungs, flow of cerebral fluid. These are the example for application in fluid mechanics in biomechanics field. And second one, household. Piping system for cold water, natural gas and sewage. Second one, refrigerator, vacuum cleaner, dishwasher, washing machine, natural gas meter, air conditioner and etc. In mechanical engineering field, design and analysis of aircraft, boats, submarines, rockets, jet engines, wind turbines, biomedical devices and natural gas. In civil engineering field, pollution of air and water, design of piping systems, flood control systems. In chemical engineering field, design of chemical processing equipment. In turbo machine, pump, turbine, fan, blower and etc. In military field, missile, aircraft, ship, underwater vehicle, and etc. These are the places to apply fluid mechanics in our real life. And next one, automobile field. IC engine, air conditioning, fluid flow, etc. And in medicine field, heart assist device, artificial heart valve, lab on a chip device, glucose monitor, and etc. In energy, burner, boiler, gas, hydro and wind turbine, etc. Oil and gas, pipeline, pump, valve, offshore rig, oil spill, cleanup, and etc. Almost everything in our world is either in contact with a fluid or is itself a fluid. Thank you.